Good evening. I'm Erin Klingenberg, Interim Director of Student Affairs. Welcome family members, faculty, staff, administrators, and students. We are here to recognize and honor all the hard work you have done, whether for academic achievement, athletic success, or leadership. All the awards that you will be presenting tonight are well earned. To the family members joining us, congratulations to you and thank you for your support of your student navigating their final journey. To the faculty, staff, and administrators, thank you for your support for each of these students. Thank you for listening, guiding, and advising these students on their journey. To you students, as you receive your recognition, know that we understand our hard work in the classroom, on the playing field, within leadership roles, and in all aspects of college life that went into this moment. In a small way, this is our opportunity to publicly say thank you. Thank you for working hard, thank you for not giving up, and thank you for being you. This is your night. Enjoy it and take our well wishes as you continue your personal and professional journey. Congratulations. Our first presenter is Mr. Mark Potts. Mr. Potts will acknowledge the academic achievements of our students.
2021 honored graduates. Undergraduate students whose overall grade point average based on both grades earned in Valley City State University courses and transferred courses is at least 3.5 or better may graduate with an honor distinction. Summa cum laude. Highest honors 3.90 to 4.0 GPA. Hannah Sophia Anderson, Jenna Ray Bernhardt, Rachel Lynn Blomquist, Danelle Ray Brandstetter, Melissa Byers, Kristen May Carew, Deanne Jacquebed Andaron, Montana DeCamp, Kylie A. Erickson, Brianna Lynn Erlinson, Kirsten Grace Everhard, Annie Caitlin Fitzel, Emma Jo Gamachi, Jamie Nicole Gutnick, Peyton Gibbons Halverson, Courtney Jean Hintz, Elizabeth Ann Holzer, Lindsay Rebecca Jenke, Brianna Lynn Johnson, Amy Rebecca King, Emily Renee Knudsen, John Francis Lee, Alexandra Nicole Mauk, Diana Ruth McNiven, Marlon Wayne Meester, Sarah Marie Montequello, Mara Brianne Nelson, Larissa Beth Olson, Catherine Rachel Olson, Kristen Ann Olson, Kevin Bertram Puckert, Ella Rayanne Peterson, Ethan Rassett, Isaac Daniel Samuels, Alora Rose Shearer, Amber Blair Stewart, Charlotte Ann Thistle. Graduates earning magna cum laude honors. Shannon Lene Asham, Madeline R. Braun, Austin John Brummond, Sydney Lynn Brunmeyer, Michaela Louise Donahue, Natalie Rose Doobie, Morgan Amberly Eppard, Melanie Garcia Vasquez, Desiree Nicole Heil, Levi Berg Hirschkorn, Grace Hofstede, Caitlin Nicole Hunter, Samantha Rose Hittinen, Hannah F. Jagger, Abigail Lynn Jarrett, Kendra Annette Carl, Amy Suzanne Kenyon, Tyler David Kliniski, Therese Elizabeth Kubacher, Madison Dane Lura, Ariana Lynn Malik, Sophia Lynn Murado, Riley J. Nudell, Sarah Lathanth Fan, Janine K. Pullman, Alexander Miles Wrighton, Lisa Rude, Shania A.R. Schooler, Emily Brina Smith, Mallory Kaylin Stone, Cole Bradley Thompson, Lindsay Aaron Connie Tillapa, Quinton James Vonish, Gage Elias Worley. Graduates recognized with cum laude honors. Taylor Don Eberly, Joelle Marie Aiello, Devin Shane Anderson, Emily Rose Anderson, Jessie Rose Borcher, Olivia Ann Borchers, Zoe Beth Breckheimer, Stephanie Jane Bood, Madison Cherwisky, Michael Joseph Clark, Emily R. Kramer, Haley N. Doro, Brandon Don Elton, Tate Jonathan Engett, Taylor Francis Finlayson, Howard James Flowers, Guy William Gaisley, Paige Nicole Gould, Courtney Faith Hall, Catherine Ruth Heilman, Melissa Christmas K. Holken, Brendan J. Horner, Ashley Marie Hoyer, Alexi Rose Earlbeck, Chelsea Kessler, Matthew Kreisen, Bailey Rose Lacey, Austin James Lee, Riley Joe Leaks, Michael David Matney, Kelsey E. McCarthy, Claire Daphne Metling, Rebecca Myers, Mason Thomas Nemitz, Madison Rose Nessen, Emily Helene Odlin, Haley Ann Olson, Megan Ray Olson, Miranda K. Pearson, Amber Brooke Peterson, Sarah Hulslander Pignatello, Sean Nicole Pyre, Kendra Jo Roach, Brianna Victoria Sand, Jennifer Lynn Schrader, Mariah Faye Smith, Connor Stuvey, Deanna Michelle Vasquez, Tierra Lane Velour, Zachary Walker, Jalen Walters, Alyssa Ann Whitcomb, Courtney Beth Werstein, Ellie Rennell Winter. Recognizing our 3-year graduates. These graduates completed their first bachelor degree in less than 4 years. These students are given a cardinal-colored stole in honor of their accomplishment. Danelle Ray Brandstetter, Sydney Lynn Brunmeyer, Melissa Byers, Morgan Amberly Eppard, Kirsten Grace Eberhard, Annie Caitlin Fitzel, Emma Jo Gamachi, Nicole Paige Geltel, Eden Dawn Glatt, Paige Nicole Gould, Caitlin Nicole Hunter, Therese Elizabeth Kubacher, Ariana Lynn Malik, Haley Ann Olson, Ella Rayanne Peterson, Mackenzie Lynn Streifel, Quentin James Vonish, Gage Elias Worley.
Department of Art. Presenter, Miss Angela Mirso.
Yes, we are recognizing Xander Dale of the Dene Nation from Shiprock, New Mexico. He is awarded Outstanding Art Major for his involvement in the art program and dedication and talent of his exhibitions throughout his VCSU years. He is planning on going into graphic design after VCSU. The other major we're recognizing is our outstanding art education major, Shania Schooler from Jamestown, North Dakota. She was selected for her dedication, work ethics in the art education program. After VCSU, she has gotten a job teaching 9th through 12th grade art in Wapleton High School.
Department of Business. Presenters, Ms. Brenda Tyre, Miss Tammy Katoon.
Thank you. Tonight I have the honor of announcing our outstanding students we have in our different concentrations. The first concentration is Accounting Finance. Our outstanding student is John Lee. He is from Sharon, North Dakota. John is an outstanding student, graduating with a perfect 4.0 GPA. He was a team member of the Risk Management Association Credit Analysis Competition in both 2020 and 2021. Unfortunately, 2020's competition was canceled, but in 2021, he led the team to a 3rd place finish. John completed concentrations in both managerial, accounting and finance, and marketing. He is looking for career opportunities in the finance banking industry. He will be a strong asset to his future employers. We wish him well. Next, we have our outstanding agribusiness student, Allison Roden. Allison majored in business administration with an agribusiness and managerial accounting and finance concentrations. She is from Lemoore, North Dakota. Allison transferred to VCSU in 2018 completing concentrations in agribusiness and managerial accounting and finance. She interned at Larson Grain in Lemoore in the summer of 2020. She has already accepted a position and begins Monday as an agricultural loan technician at Bank Forward in Valley City. Good luck, Allison. We wish you well. Mara majored in business administration with a concentration in human resources and management. Mara is from Carrington, North Dakota. Mara came to VCSU to pursue her dreams of obtaining a business degree in human resources and management, as well as a minor in marketing and a certificate in professional sales. Mara certainly is a delight to any professor who has had her in class. She helped her group write a business analysis that would meet expectations of a master's level accounting course. Mara's dedication to her studies is impressive, as she is extremely involved at VCSU and excels in the classroom. She was captain of the women's basketball team, an outstanding volleyball player, a huge asset to the VCSU Office of Diversity and Inclusion as a marketing intern, and was involved in VCSU's National Society of Leadership and Success chapter. We are confident Mara will be very successful in her search for a marketing position in Fargo, North Dakota. Our outstanding business education student is Amy King from Pelican Rapids, Minnesota. Amy is a senior at Valley City State and will graduate this May with a bachelor's degree in business education. She has been an online student for VCSU from 2019 through 2021. She obtained a degree in business from another university, and after teaching business education for 2 years at a private school, decided to return to Valley City State to obtain her teaching license. While attending school, Amy has been substitute teaching in various capacities. She student taught in Pelican Rapids, Minnesota, where she lives with her husband and 2 children. In her spare time, she volunteers on various municipal committees as well as within her church. And I just learned today that Amy has accepted a position as a career and tech education instructor in Pelican Rapids.
It's my pleasure to award Stephen Lopez, an outstanding marketing concentration student from El Paso, Texas. Steve came to VCSU from El Paso to play football and initially enrolled in health education program. Then he switched his major from education to business administration with a concentration in marketing, where he's really excelled. During his internship at a local business here in Valley City, Steve created and maintained social media campaigns, created content to increase brand recognition and promote sales, and also launched an online survey so that the company could better understand what consumers valued most. At the conclusion of his internship, Steve was asked to continue on with them to completely redesign their website and continue on with their social media marketing campaigns. We wish Steve well in all his future, and we know that he's going to be very successful. We're very proud of you, Steve.
Department of Communication Arts. Presenter, Dr. Shannon Van Horn.
Our outstanding on-campus student in communication arts is Hannah Anderson. And Hannah is just multi-talented and driven. She is a communication arts major with dual cognates in our digital media cognate and journalism cognate. She is also earning a second major in English, focusing on professional writing. And if that isn't enough, her minor is in marketing. Hannah's creativity just shined through much of her projects, but her strongest piece of work was a manual that she created for interns for the sports information department. Her plans for the immediate future are to spend time assisting her stepmother, who will be undergoing stem cell transplant at Mayo Clinic. She hopes to attain part-time work in the field, one of these fields, while she's there with her. And eventually she would like to pursue a career in promotional work, such as writing, editing, public relations, and marketing. And we know that she will excel wherever she lands. So congratulations, Hannah. And Jill Trigg is this year's Outstanding Online Student in Communication Arts. Jill is graduating with a degree in communication and a minor in marketing. And she completed this completely online, entirely online, along with being a full-time employee, co-owning her own business, and being a mom. She lives in rural Baldwin, North Dakota with her 2 sons, and she works for Farm Credit Services in Mandan. And she and her mother co-own a small business, Daydreams, which markets organic coffee, garden produce, and repurposed items, and they also host educational events. Jill just has a passion for the agriculture industry, and that's been demonstrated. She has just a fabulous blog that she began in one of our courses, and I hope she continues with this blog. She's got a real strong knack for writing, and her work is always exemplary. She plans on continuing working at Farm Credit Services and applying the theories, skills, and tools that she's learned at VCSU, and they are so lucky to have her as an employee. Congratulations, Jill.
Department of Computer Systems and Software Engineering. Presenter, Dr. Kurt Hill.
Thank you. Our outstanding CIS student is Pat McCarthy. He is actually a double major, CIS and software engineering. He's from Hazen, North Dakota. He completed his degree in December, and so now he's hard at work in Minneapolis, doubtless making more money than I am. I have a quote from him which says, "My time at VCSU not only taught me the skills to succeed in my career, but also helped me to grow as a person. The lessons I learned as a founding member of the esports club or an officer of the local ACM chapter will stay with me for a long time." I also would interject that Pat was the team leader of the most successful software engineering 311 project to date, and just a great guy. I wish him the very best, other than the fact that I'm jealous he's going to make more money than I do. Shall we move on to Guy? There's Guy. Guy is software engineering major. He's from from Valley City. He also has a minor in computer science and an enterprise application certificate. He was chosen as the senior outstanding software engineering student by the faculty in CSSE because he survived all of my classes, among other things, and did well in all of them. He is currently seeking a job, and I'm sure that somebody will snap him up and he will also make more than I do. We're just very proud of Guy and of Patrick. I would also mention that Guy was also on that award-winning team in SE 311. And again, we're proud of both of our graduates, and we just know that they will do a good job and have great careers.
Department of Kinesiology and Human Performance. Presenters, Miss Rochelle Hunt, Miss Sarah Milner, and Miss Angela Williams.
Thank you. I am Rochelle Hunt, the Athletic Training Program Director. This year's Outstanding Athletic Training Senior Student is Alyssa Whitcomb. Alyssa is a natural-born leader and serves as a mentor to her peers and a clinician to her patients. Over the past 4 years, I've witnessed her growth and passion for athletic training. She shows commitment, desire, and demonstrates her ability to create a comfortable learning and healthcare environment. Alyssa is a genuine team player and proves her devotion by bettering herself and the organizations she is involved with daily. Alyssa has accepted a position at Sanford Hospital in Fargo, North Dakota. Congratulations, Alyssa. We are proud of you.
All right. So this is Quentin Bonish from West Fargo, North Dakota. Quentin is graduating with a degree in exercise science and sport management with a concentration in exercise physiology. After graduation, Quentin will be employed at Shields in Fargo. So this year, the award is based on academic achievement, research, and enthusiasm in the field of exercise science. Quentin has demonstrated leadership skills by serving as the president of the Exercise Science Club. He's been described by faculty in the KHP department as brilliant, focused, inquisitive, and one of a kind. One member of the department even added that he's a great singer. Honestly, he always keeps things interesting and provides definitely an opportunity for some great discussion. His drive to learn more and question is unlike any other. He's completed his degree in 3 years, and we know he will be successful in whatever endeavors he pursues. Congratulations, Quentin.
Hi, the next award that I'll be presenting is the Outstanding Graduating Student for Health and Physical Education. This outstanding graduating senior exemplifies a deep understanding of the health and physical education programs and demonstrates their knowledge and skills to achieve and maintain a healthy, physically active lifestyle, not only for her students, but for herself as well. This senior understands the importance of her role in promoting and advocating for health and physically literate students through advocacy and best practices. The senior is one who displays compassion and understanding for all of her students and strives for inclusion of all of her students. They understand the importance of classroom preparation, organizational skills, as well as motivating her students. This year, this outstanding senior displays an impressive work ethic, advocates for health and physical education, and is totally committed to her profession. This year's outstanding graduating student for health and physical education goes to Ellie Winter. Ellie is from Valley City, North Dakota, and she is a double major in health and physical education, and she is also receiving a certification in coaching. Ellie has signed her first teaching contract with Wahpeton, North Dakota. She'll be teaching elementary physical education grades 3 through 5. Congratulations, Ellie. The next award that I'm presenting is the Department of Kinesiology and Human Performance Outstanding Graduating Student. This senior exemplifies a deep understanding and practice of their field of study within the KHP department. They push to develop a sound knowledge base of content and skill through the promotion of health and wellness. They are highly motivated and they are very passionate about lifelong learning. They display professionalism and exhibit strong leadership skills. This graduating senior is a true go-getter. As a freshman, she dove right in and got involved in our VCSU Shape Club, bringing a lot of spunk and energy. She eventually would present at the Minnesota and North Dakota Shape conferences, along with the pre-professional workshop for all health and physical educators across North Dakota. This young lady has also received a national scholarship to attend this year's Shape America virtual conference, receiving the Shape America Major of the Year award. This year's Department of Kinesiology and Human Performance Outstanding Graduating Senior goes to Sophia Murado. Sophia is from Beach, North Dakota, and she again is a double major in health and physical education and in coaching as well. She has signed her first teaching contract with Crow Creek Tribal School in Stephen, North Dakota, and she will be teaching middle school health and physical education. Congratulations, Sophia.
Department of Language and Literature. Presenters, Ms. Jody Shorma, Mr. Lee Kruger, Ms. Brooke Sandoval.
Good evening and congratulations, graduates. No, you're not seeing a twin of Hannah's. This is Hannah Anderson from Milner, North Dakota, and Hannah is the Language and Literature's Outstanding Graduate in English. I have a list of some of Hannah's contributions and achievements here at VCSU. And I'm thinking that after I share this with you, you will see why she is our outstanding graduate. In the spring of 2020, Hannah received the Viking Pilot Award, which honors award students for their contributions to the VCSU community. Hannah has completed 3 semesters of internships during her junior and senior years here at VCSU. 2 of her internships were under Mark Potts in the VCSU Sport Information Department, where she coordinated the social media for athletics. One summer, in the summer of 2019, Hannah completed another internship, and she was a writer and reporter for the Times Record here in Valley City. Besides those contributions, Hannah was also a peer writing tutor here at VCSU, and she helps students from freshman to senior level in their experience here at VCSU. And she worked for 3 years as a writing tutor. Hannah was also a freshman orientation mentor, and we call that an L2L mentor here at VCSU. And she was that mentor of freshman cohort groups for 2 years. Academically, well, Dr. Van Horn shared that Hannah is a major in communications in 2 cognates, which are like concentrations, and she is also an English major, as Dr. Van Horn had mentioned, in professional writing, and also she's a marketing minor, has a marketing minor. And one more thing I can share with you about Hannah, and she said I could share this with everyone. She's the first advisee that I have had here at VCSU in my 12 years who has completed a 4.0. So these are all the contributions and achievements to support why we in the Language and Literature Department selected Hannah Anderson as our outstanding graduate. So congratulations, Hannah.
Thanks, Erin, and thanks, Jody, and congratulations, Hannah. The Language and Literature Department is pleased to award Philip Haar from Mandan our Outstanding Graduate in English Education Award. And I'm extremely pleased to acknowledge how far Philip has come from his first efforts in academia. Like some of our onliners, Mr. Haar arrived at our virtual doorstep with a bit of a checkered past. I remember his first rather apologetic email clearly, especially since I just read it again today. But he quickly impressed us all, and I knew we had someone special when, after agreeing to meet in Bismarck a couple of summers ago on our way back from the in-laws in Williston, I saw this guy pull up at Dunn Brothers Coffee on a Yamaha scooter he later told me he'd ridden over from Mandan. I can't remember what exactly we were supposed to be talking about that day. I imagine advising stuff. But after whatever that was, we were soon a good half hour into a discussion about Marx, or maybe it was Nietzsche, or maybe both, when I remembered my wife and kids were still waiting in the van. That's the only time I've met Phil, but I also know that I afforded his senior thesis on narrative voice in Bram Stoker's Dracula the highest marks I've ever considered giving, or could give, and I'm not even a real fan of that book. However, I can rectify that soon, meeting Mr. Haar again, not liking the novel, when I deliver the extremely impressive gift we've yet to find for the guy who now, since he'll have this award on top of a degree from VCSU, would seem to have it all. Congratulations, Mr. Hart, and I hope to see you soon. Sand Scooter.
Okay. Hello, thank you. I was having some issues with my camera. I am pleased to present the outstanding graduate in Spanish to Marlon Meester, who we all know as Mikey. He is originally from Valley City, North Dakota, and Mikey's graduating with a music major and a Spanish certificate. He spent time working on campus, he's active in his church, and he's very dedicated to his future, which I will talk about in just a minute. So one thing I wanted to share about Mikey is that he has worked very hard to learn Spanish over the last 2 years and complete a certificate. This semester, he even doubled up on classes just to get that done. And one thing he shared with me recently was that he just had a dream in English and Spanish, which if you know any other language, that's a pretty big breakthrough. So Mikey's future plans are to attend the Free Lutheran Seminary and perhaps someday be able to use his Spanish knowledge in his ministry. Felicidades y buena suerte, Mikey. Congrats and good luck, Mikey.
Sigma Tau Delta. Presenter, Ms. Jody Shorma.
Sigma Tau Delta is an international honor society for English majors and minors. And this year we have 3 graduates. 2 of them you'll see on screen. One I'll share some information about. You were introduced to Hannah Anderson earlier this evening. So Hannah will be walking across the stage. I'm assuming we're having a stage for graduation. And what you'll notice around Hannah and the 2 other graduates is they'll have red and black cords that represent their membership to Sigma Tau Delta. So congratulations, Hannah. The second graduate, who is also a Sigma Tau Delta member, is Therese Kubacher. And Therese, you've heard her name earlier this evening. She's one of our 3-year graduates. And I believe she is supposed to be here on Saturday as well. One interesting thing about Therese, she's, well, besides she's from Broadus, Montana, Therese also works on a ranch, a cattle ranch, with her parents. And I remember one fall, she mentioned she had to drive back home to brand cattle. And I said, you really, hold them down and brand them? And she looked at me and said, yes, as though it was a matter of fact, something real natural that she does, and everybody does. So congratulations, Therese, and we hope to see you on Saturday. And our third Sigma Tau Delta member who will be attending graduation on Saturday is Rose Gaffner. And Rose is has a minor in English. And Rose is from Lincoln, Nebraska. And an interesting detail about Rose. Her great uncle was a professor of English here at VCSU. His name was Dr. Richard Beddig. And I spoke to Rose today and she said he may be attending on Saturday. For sure, her great aunt will be attending. So congratulations, Hannah, Therese, and Rose. And for guests and graduates, these 3 will be wearing those honor cords to commemorate their membership to Sigma Tau Delta.
Department of Mathematics. Presenter, Dr. Kevin Murphy.
Thank you. On behalf of the Mathematics Department, I am pleased to present our award for Outstanding Graduate in Mathematics Education to Courtney Hintz. Courtney is from Beulah, North Dakota. She became a Viking in 2017 and brought with her her keen mind to the VCSU math classroom. Speaking from personal experience, it was truly a pleasure to have Courtney in such advanced math courses as discrete mathematics and abstract algebra. She was an exemplary student. During lecture, she was unfailingly active as a participant in discussions and activities. She engaged with the material, asking thoughtful and probing questions that sometimes gave me pause. I could see the effort and consequent success with which she was internalizing the strange, indeed abstract concepts of higher mathematics. And on the rare occasion she really didn't understand something, I knew it was because I needed to rework my teaching. She became my litmus test. Her mathematical work, always meticulous, surprised me with its creativity and insight. Looking at an exam, I would say, why didn't I think of that solution? I only wish I could have had Courtney in more classes. Courtney is so deserving of this award, and so I and the mathematics department as a whole give Courtney our warmest congratulations.
Department of Music. Presenters, Mr. Gerald Heidi, Dr. Ken Jimenez.
Thank you, Dr. Klingenberg. So it is my distinct pleasure to introduce our outstanding senior for the on-campus music program, music ed major, Mr. Isaac Samuels from Wahpeton, North Dakota. So Isaac has been a model student. He's performed in a variety of capacities within the department, not only as a vocalist and an instrumentalist in several capacities, but also as a conductor of multiple ensembles. He was very involved with that. Isaac has a really creative mind that he brought into this experience over the last several years. And one of the most unique things that he did during his time at VCSU was to start a contemporary jazz combo called the Leaky Kiwis that I believe many of you, if you're attending the dinner tomorrow night, you'll get to hear them play during the social hour. So we hope you enjoy that experience as well. Isaac has also been busy as a composer, writing a variety of songs for that medium and others as well. Isaac is currently pursuing opportunities with an organization that is focused on recruiting teachers to work with students in the remote regions of Alaska. So he is an outstanding young man of the highest moral fiber, and we wish him all the best. Congratulations, Isaac.
Okay, and when it comes to our online program in music, we actually have two outstanding graduates, and I'll start with Deanne Dadawan. So Deanne's hometown is Dallas, Texas. She started in 2017. She is a pianist and also has interests in art and in design. For her future, she's planning on and actually has been accepted to the University of Texas at Dallas for a master's degree, but not in music, in actually marketing. And her goal is to combine her love and passion for music and her musical ability with her knowledge of marketing to eventually become an arts administrator. I've had Deanne in several of my classes, one of the best students I have ever had in all of my years of teaching, an outstanding scholar who can make some very, very interesting connections between things I would not have expected someone to connect. For example, one of her papers was on, I think the title was something like Aristotle and Gangsta Rap, which is basically analyzing the rhetorical structure of poetry from ancient Greece to modern popular music like rap. So an outstanding person, an outstanding student, and someone about whose future I am very excited. We're very excited as a music department to see what she does. Our next student that we want to recognize is Marcus Overacker, who grew up in, I had to look this up, Tulare, California. So his interests are guitar, soccer, composing, and his family. And also when it comes to composing, he composes music for video games. So he writes both the bleeps and the bloops. For his future, he's actually going on in composition to do a master's of music at Fresno State University. One of the things that stands out to me about Marcus, and again, I've had him in several classes, is that he's someone who absolutely refuses to back down from a challenge. Whether that's a personal challenge, like his struggle and his overcoming of cancer, to an academic challenge. So for example, this semester, just this semester, he wrote a guitar concerto, which is I mean, it's basically like writing a novel. It's a huge deal to write a concerto, and it was a lot of work for him, and he got it done, and it sounds absolutely outstanding. What stands out to me about Marcus is just his unceasing positivity, the brightness that he adds to the classroom, and his unending professionalism. This is someone that I think you will all hear more from in the future, and we are, as a department, incredibly proud of both Deanne and Marcus.
Department of Science. Presenter, Dr. Andre DeLorme.
Thank you, Aaron. We have four outstanding four outstanding seniors we'd like to recognize in the science department. Their selection for this award was based on demonstrated academic ability, participation and leadership in academic and extracurricular activities, citizenship and service to the school, and potential for future achievement. The award consists of a certificate, suitable for framing. Emily, this one's yours, kind of fancy. And you can also choose from one of the following: a one-year subscription to an academic journal in your field, a one-year registration to a professional society in your field of study, or the payment of a registration fee for training or certification in your field of study. I encourage all four of you to stop by and see Ann Dorman, our administrative assistant in Rhodes 203, to get your certificate and a letter. Now let's talk about our students. I'd like to start with our outstanding biology student, Emily Smith. Dr. Hildy Van Heysel states that Emily is a native of Portage la Prairie, Manitoba, Canada, and came to VCSU for an MSL degree and to play 4 more years of softball. She made the most of her career at VSU, graduating with a double major in health science and biology and becoming a record-breaking softball player. She was exceptional in both the classroom and on the field. Emily was involved with research on fetal alcohol syndrome using fruit flies as a model. Counting fruit flies was her favorite pastime during the pandemic. She may have changed her mind about MLS, but she is still interested in healthcare. So now she is ready for her next adventure to sort out where exactly she wants to put her skills. For outstanding chemistry student, Peyton Halverson. And Dr. Tether Sundstrom writes, Peyton Halverson is a Can-Do, North Dakota native who is just as active on the track and field as she was in the science department. She is a dedicated student who has done exemplary work in her classes. She's graduating with a double major in chemistry and health science. Peyton's grit, determination, and drive for success has gotten her to her next goal of dental school, where she'll start this fall as a Husker at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln campus. For our outstanding wildlife science student, Cole Thompson. Cole is from West Fargo, North Dakota, and he is a huge hunter and fisherman. He says he's been hunting ever since he could pretty much walk. This early exposure influenced his decision to major in this field. He's not only proficient in the field, but he also excelled in the classroom. He got his first summer job working in the wildlife field with the North Dakota Game and Fish as a seasonal wildlife technician at the Lone Tree Wildlife Management Area Office by Harvey, North Dakota. He has been working there every summer since and will be going back for his 3rd summer after school ends. He's not sure what this future holds for him, but he wants to work in the wildlife field and stay in North Dakota. And finally, our outstanding health science student is Gage Worley. Dr. Nick Galt writes that Gage is an exceptional student athlete, graduating with a double major in health science and exercise science. Originally from International Falls, Minnesota, and a transfer student from the Rainy River Community College, Gage began his baseball and academic career here at VCSU in the fall of 2018. He's well known in the department for his critical thinking skills and ability to make connections between courses. This semester in particular has involved numerous discussions after class connecting ideas and research methods from genetics, biostats, and capstone. After graduation, Gage will begin work as an environmental health specialist through the Central Valley Health District in Jamestown and works towards becoming a personal trainer. He plans to continue his education this fall by pursuing a Master's of Public Health at NDSU with the end goal of becoming an epidemiologist or public health officer. Congratulations to all our senior award winners, and don't forget to visit us. Come back and see us if you get the chance.
Department of Social Science. Presenters, Dr. Stephen King, Dr. Emily Fenster.
Yes, thank you. On behalf of Social Science Department, we would like to recognize two of our students this spring with the Claude M. Burrows Award. The Claude M. Burrows Award is to recognize students who are graduating whether it be a history ed, social science, or social science ed. Our first one I'd like to recognize is Christine Fanridge. She has been a distance student. She is from Minot, North Dakota, and it has just been a joy to have her in the distant program. Always looked forward to having her in class when we would have virtual class meetings in the evening. She would demonstrate leadership. She was always enthusiastic. She was highly motivated, and she was really our ideal distant student. So Christine, appreciate you being in our program. This fall, she is going to be teaching at our Redeemer School, in Minot. And so congratulations on your teaching job, well deserved, and you worked very hard to get to that position. Our second person I'd like to recognize is Lindsay Telepaw. Actually, she graduated last December with a social science degree, and we are recognizing her for her class presence. She was always very highly visual in the classroom. She always added to the discussion, and she would just elevate the classroom when she was there and contributing to to our discussion and anything taking place in the classroom. So congratulations to both Lindsay and Christine, and thank you for choosing VCSU. And it was a joy to have you in our program and part of the social science department. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. I have the honor of presenting the recipients of the Gordon Hoff Outstanding Social Science Student Award. This is given to psychology and human services majors. So representing psychology, we have Brianna Erlinson, and human services, we have Taylor Finlayson. So let's start off with Brianna. Brianna is graduating actually with a double major in health science and psychology, which is a pretty big commitment in its own right. Even with her quieter presence, she's known as someone who's ready to jump into any material. She's known as a team player. She always puts quality effort into her work. She is thoughtful. She's always willing to engage with the more challenging material. And you know, some people talked about how she's ready to jump into enhancing her critical thinking skills, which is difficult for many students. She never hesitated to take on some of those opportunities. It seems that she liked to think beyond the basics, so we give her a lot of kudos for that. Her skills and enthusiasm are going to help her excel in any career path that she chooses. And right now, for the future, she's considering a wide range of options. Some of the things that are falling higher on the list are either going through pathways to end up as a clinical counselor or a physical therapist. So either pathway she chooses, we know she'll do an excellent job. Moving on to Taylor. Taylor is graduating with a major in human services with a concentration in criminal justice. Taylor stands out because he serves as a good role model for student athletes. He was very committed to excelling in the classroom, as well as being actively engaged in golf during his time here at VCSU. Beyond those commitments, he managed to find time to serve on the VCSU Student Athletic Advisory Committee. He was an RA. He volunteered in Valley City with the Minor Hockey Association, and also helped with Meals on Wheels. So he's done a wide range of things. In the classroom, many noted how he's willing to jump into discussions. No matter how difficult or complex the material is, he's just very willing to engage. And even with that engagement, he always brings a sense of maturity and respect to the conversation, which is, again, it creates a good role model for our emerging students. He approached every course as a chance to enhance his knowledge and skills, even the ones that didn't directly relate to his career path. So whenever we see that in our students, we give them a lot of credit because you never know what will happen down the road. For Taylor's plans, he's weighing his options as well. So for the short-term future, he plans to return to Calgary and work at an area golf club, professional shop, helping run youth golf lessons and member programs. Further down the road, he actually wants to apply to the Calgary Police Service and is also considering applying for dual citizenship with the United States to possibly work with the North Dakota Highway Patrol or the Alaska State Troopers. So yeah, we give both of you guys a lot of credit. Again, commendable work over the years, and congratulations on receiving this honor.
Department of Technology, presenter, Ms. Lisa Krimwedi.
Hi, everyone. I have the honor of awarding the David Melgard Outstanding CTE student, Howell Flowers. He was born and raised in North Dakota and has been in the field of career and technical education for over 30 years, starting with working in the power generation industry, where he worked for 36 years at Basin Electric Power Cooperative. After being promoted to a supervisory position at the power plant, he was then able to pursue his next dream of becoming an instructor for Bismarck State College's Power Plant Technology program. He was able to bring his valuable experience from working in the field, which made him an excellent educator. He then made the decision to continually further his education at VCSU. He is most recently a full-time instructor at Bismarck State College, where he has demonstrated a lifelong commitment to both learning and educating students in our field. Howell has been an outstanding student in our CTE program, and we are so grateful for his service as an educator and role model. Howell has 3 children, and he currently resides in Bismarck with his wife of 41 years. Congratulations, and we wish you the best of luck. I am also pleased to announce the winner of the Outstanding Student in Technology Education, Brendan Horner. Brendan has excelled in our program, and I've had the pleasure to see him grow as an educator over the last couple of years. Growing up, he was an active member in the Technology Student Association and Future Business Leaders of America. He attended Bismarck State College for 2 years and then attended VCSU to pursue his goals of becoming a technology education teacher, in which he also completed a secondary STEM education certificate. I was recently able to hear firsthand about the innovative and engaging practices he brought to his classroom while recently student teaching. And Brendan has really just demonstrated an extraordinary commitment to our program. He has excelled. We've both hopefully taught him a lot, and he's certainly taught us a lot about the trends and direction that things are moving in technology education. So we are just really grateful to have had him as a student, and we just know he will join the education world and make a difference in the lives of so many. He is currently living in Bismarck right now while he's in the process of making that exciting decision about his first year of teaching, and we're eagerly awaiting to hear where he ends up. So congratulations to both of our students, and we look forward to seeing where your journey takes you.
School of Education and Graduate Studies. Presenters, Mr. David Hansen, Ms. Heather Peschel, Dr. Ellen Olson, and Dr. Kevin Murphy.
Brianna Johnson is receiving recognition as the Outstanding Student in Elementary Education, VCSU Campus. Brianna grew up in Napoleon, North Dakota. Her parents are Aaron and Crystal Johnson. Susan Wald, the 3rd grade teacher from Napoleon who served as one of Brianna's student cooperating teachers, shared the following with me. Brianna is a natural teacher who has great instincts when it comes to students. She's always on the lookout for a student who might need her help. Brianna is a great relationship builder in the classroom. She is a definite asset in every educational setting. When I asked Brianna to reflect on her time at VCSU, she shared, "Throughout my time at VCSU, I've learned so much. Being a part of the education program has prepared me to start my dream of becoming an elementary educator. Not only have I grown in my learning, but I've also grown as an individual as well. Without all the opportunities, classes, and support from staff, family, and friends, I would not be where I am today as an educator. VCSU has truly been my home away from home. I am proud to be a part of the Viking family." In addition to earning a Bachelor of Science in Elementary Ed degree, she has also completed a kindergarten endorsement. Brianna will begin her teaching career in McCluskey, North Dakota. It's been my privilege to serve both as her instructor and advisor. She's one of the very best students and persons that I've had the chance to work with. I'm so excited for the opportunity she'll have to change lives. Congratulations, Brianna, from everyone at the School of Education and Graduate Studies.
Good evening, everyone. I actually just left Montana's game. They are tied in the bottom of the 9th. So she unfortunately is not on with us, but I would like to congratulate her and tell you about her. Montana's passion, desire, and commitment to excellence has driven her to multiple accomplishments in the classroom, the community, and the softball field. Montana pursued a dual degree in Human Development and Family Science from NDSU and Elementary Education from VCSU, as well as endorsements in Special Education, Kindergarten, and Reading. This was a challenging path to take, however, Montana thrived. She effectively juggled being a 5-year starter on the NDSU softball team while being a 5-year straight A student. She has made the Dean's List, the President's List, and has been an active member in honor societies. In athletics, she has received many accolades as well. The list goes on and on. In her free time, Montana often worked or volunteered with a local elementary school, at Gigi's Playhouse, Down Syndrome Achievement Center, and the local food pantry. Montana's motivation for excellence has been infectious to all, adults and students alike. Her determination, maturity, and kindness will bring her much success. Those that have worked with Montana agree that her only microscopic flaw would be that she is leaving the area to return to Iowa to teach. We wish you all the best, Montana. So to conclude, like I said, we honor her with this outstanding student in the elementary education program. It's a testament to Montana's commitment in the classroom, community, profession, and the sport. And although she can't be here with us, she's extremely grateful to be recognized by the university.
Austin Lee was voted by VCSU School of Education faculty members to receive recognition for the North Dakota Association of Colleges for Teacher Education Outstanding Student and Teacher Education Awards. Austin was an elementary education major. He is an honor student, a captain on the men's basketball team, a scholar athlete, a recipient of the North Star Athletic Association Champion of Character recognition. Austin's enthusiasm, drive, and energy level are going to be great assets to his future school and all the students that he teaches and coaches in the future. Kathy Lentz is a 5th grade teacher at Washington Elementary School in Valley City, and she was Austin's cooperating teacher for his student teaching experience. She shared these insights. Austin is a keen observer who asks questions about things he notices. He strives to be great by reading professional books, seeking advice from master teachers, and reflecting on his own teaching experiences. Austin eagerly accepts feedback and works to improve on every little thing. Dave Bass from the School of Education was his university supervisor, and he shared this quote about Austin. Austin always demonstrated the personal and professional qualities we seek in the next generation of educators. On campus, his positivity, enthusiasm, and collaboration skills served as a model for his peers. Supervising Austin's student teaching experience allowed me to witness how quickly he develops relationships with students and how he created a positive learning environment. He also planned and implemented lessons at very high levels for student achievement. Austin is a true Viking. And Austin's basketball coach, Ryan Montgomery, shared these comments about Austin. Austin was a great leader within our program. He helped establish a character foundation that has helped us immensely in this past season. Without Austin Lee in our program, we would not have had the momentum and expectations that we do now. Lastly, we have not had a better person in our program in my time here, which is also the most impressive thing about Austin. We are proud of you, number 10. Our VCSU School of Education faculty are also very proud of you, Austin, and we all want to congratulate you on your accomplishments at VCSU and receiving this award.
Hello, everyone. It's me again, and it's Courtney again, because that's how awesome she is, having received not only recognition by the mathematics department for her stellar performance in math courses, but also by the entire teacher education program here at VCSU. Indeed, Courtney's influence across campus has been widely felt. She has held many leadership roles, driven by a passion to learn as well as to contribute to her community. These are the marks of a natural educator. Indeed, I have overheard the praise bestowed upon her after observations of her student teaching. So it is my honor to present Courtney with the Outstanding Graduate in Teacher Education for all of secondary education. I'm happy to report that not long ago, Courtney accepted a job offer to teach in Hazen, North Dakota, which is near her hometown of Beulah. We couldn't be more thrilled for her. Let the record show that this is the third year in a row that the math department has taken home this award. Great work, Courtney. Thank you for making us proud, and once again, congratulations.
Viking Senior Athletic Awards. Presenter, Miss Jill DeVries.
The 2021 Female Athlete of the Year is Emily Smith, a senior from Portage La Prairie, Manitoba, who majors in biology. Emily earned this week the North Star Pitcher of the Year honors. She boasted a 21-3 record for the North Star Conference champions, the Valley City Vikings. She threw 3 no-hitters and 9 shutouts this spring. Emily set 2 school records this season with 61 career wins in a Viking uniform and 601 career strikeouts. Emily averaged 11 strikeouts per game and held opponents to a 122 batting average. She was named to the first team all-conference team as well this week. Statistically, Emily is elite, there's no doubt about it, but she also carries with her a calm and a cool and a collected demeanor that keeps our team even-keeled during games. On top of that, she is an outstanding student here at VCSU. Our male athlete of the year is Zachary Coe from El Paso, Texas. Zach picked up his second All-American honor this week with a last week with a fourth place finish at the NAI Indoor Track and Field Championship. He also won a North Star Conference title in the indoor shot put and was all conference in the weight throw and picked up 2 indoor North Star Athlete of the Week honors. His outdoor campaign, he's won titles in 3 different events this season: shot put, discus, and hammer. Zach has qualified for the outdoor track and field championships in the shot put and the hammer throw, and he hopes that he will achieve additional All-American honors, but also that he will qualify in the discus at the conference track meet this week. In addition, Zach is a starting defensive tackle on the VCSU Viking football line and finished the season with 30 tackles and was named honorable mention all-conference. Congratulations to both Emily and Zachary on their awards this year. In addition, the VCSU Viking Athletic Department awards the Viking Impact Award to seniors. This year's Viking Impact Award winners are Alyssa Whitcomb and Joran Hamry. Joran Hamry is a senior football and baseball player from Leonard, North Dakota. He's an education major. I think he'll actually come back for football in the fall, and will actually do his student teaching next spring. He has been a multi-year starter and team leader for both the football and the baseball teams. This year, you're in first team all-conference in football as a Viking starting tight end. In his senior season of baseball, Joran has been one of the top hitters in the North Star, and in this past week, his efforts earned him North Star Player of the Year. Joran hit a school record 18 home runs in 2021. He led the North Star in RBIs with 51 and scored 40 runs for the Vikings. He finished the season batting .362. Off the field, on campus, and within the Valley City community, Jordan has made an impact in multiple ways. He's been part of the VCSU Student Athlete Advisory Committee for 4 years and has been president for 3 of those years. He's also worked as a representative for the college on the North Star Board of Student Athletes. Jordan is an NEI Scholar Athlete, and he also coaches the Valley City Babe Ruth 13-year-old team for 2 seasons. Alyssa is a senior from Wakanda, Illinois, and an athletic training major. Alyssa broke the school record in the steeplechase this spring with a time of 12 minutes, 52 seconds. Her time has her ranked #1 in the North Star this season by 42 seconds. Alyssa has helped in the fall help coach the cross country team, and she's the captain of the track team and the secretary of the athletic training club at VCSU. She's employed at the Open Door Center, where she works with individuals with disabilities in the Valley City community. She volunteers every year for the food pantry event at her church, as well as the community Martin Luther King Jr. Day of Service. Alyssa made the Dean's Honor Roll in the fall of 2017 and the President's Honor Roll every semester since. She recently has been awarded a scholarship from the North Dakota Athletic Trainers Association for when she chooses to go to grad school and pursue her master's degree in applied exercise science. Congratulations to all award winners tonight, and congratulations to all of you graduating on Saturday.
Student Senate Awards. Presenter, Miss Megan Bilodeau.
The Viking Pilot is the most prestigious award for the VCSU students. Following students are well deserving of the award for their impact on campus: Hannah Anderson, Olivia Brochers, Sydney Brunmeyer, Courtney Hintz, and Sophia Murado, and Emily Smith. We are very proud of all the work you have put into this campus.
National Society of Leadership and Success. Presenter, Ms. Carrie Strickland.
Hello, I am here to present the National Society of Leadership and Success graduating class. The National Society of Leadership and Success is a 5-step program that students must complete in order to get inducted into membership for this. We refer to it as NSLS, and I'm pleased to announce Olivia Brochers, Austin Brumman, Tyler Clark, Xander Dale, Rosemarie Gaffner, Guy Gaisley, Eden Glatt, Rachel Gorky, Peyton Halverson, Eleanor Hannon, Kiana Harmon, Brianna Johnson, Kendra Carl, Marlon Meester, Sophia Murado, Zachary M. Nelson, Mara Nelson, Alex Otto, Ethan Rassett, Isaac Samuels, Shania Schooler, Jennifer Schrader, Aaron Springer, Mackenzie Streifel, Melanie Garcia Vasquez, Tiara Valeur, and Ellie Winter. These students will be, you can recognize them at graduation wearing black and white honor cords. Congratulations to you all and good luck on your future.
Kappa Delta Pi Honor Society. Presenter, Miss Harmony Richmond.
Kappa Delta Pi is an international honor society in education founded in 1911 to foster excellence in education and promote fellowship among those dedicated to teaching, offering opportunities for leadership, camaraderie, academic development, and professional resources. KDP supports and advances educators throughout their teaching careers. Consistently growing for over a century, KDP's membership exceeds 1.2 million. Our Zeta Sigma chapter at KDP at VCSU was founded in 1950 through 2002 and was reinstated again in 2015.
We welcome 14 new VCSU initiates into our Zeta Sigma chapter, while we currently are celebrating our 8 senior graduates. These graduates will be honored by wearing cords containing the colors of the society, jade, green, and violet. With knowledge, duty, and power, we congratulate Taylor Aberly, Brianna Baer, Elizabeth Holzer, Abigail Jarrett, Maddie Lura, Deanna Vasquez, Courtney Westine, and Megan Wold.
For closing remarks, Dr. Ellen Lefebvre, VCSU President.
Well, thank you, Dr. Klingenberg, and good evening, everyone. Congratulations to you all on these spectacular achievements that you are recognized for this evening. You know, as a faculty member, former faculty member, one of the things that was always most satisfying for me was to be able to recognize the outstanding work and achievements and see our students be successful. That's what we're seeing here tonight. It's our opportunity to thank you, to recognize you, to wish you well as you move forward through the rest of your lives. I'm so happy that we're going to be able to have commencement together on Saturday to recognize you with your family and your friends present, and to recognize you in person. I especially want to thank all of the faculty who are on the call tonight and on this team's meeting. They've gone above and beyond to help find ways to get through these last number of months to make sure and ensure that you had a very successful and high quality experience here at VCSU. But as I mentioned, going above and beyond and going that extra mile, that's really what this evening's recognition is all about. So congratulations. Congratulations to all of you from all of us here at VCSU. Job well done. And I'd finally like to thank Dr. Klingenberg again for moderating tonight's event, to Mitchell Silkman and Eric Kringley for their technology assistance. Thanks very much. To Kim Hesh for putting all of this together, and to all of you, to the faculty, to the staff, to the presenters, and all of you students for everything that you've done to help make VCSU a very special place. Thanks again, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all on Saturday.
Thank you, Dr. Lefebvre. Thank you all for attending. Congratulations. And this program will be uploaded to the VCSU YouTube by tomorrow afternoon. Thank you.